Going, CNN Fitness, Anthony back with Testimonial Mondays. The episode for today is going to be called The Catch-Up. The reason I'm naming it The Catch-Up is because I'm going to talk about a lot of situations that I didn't say, and that's because of the fact that they weren't too important in the moment, but I want everybody to know what I had to live with day to day, every single day, every single trial, every single moment. Okay, and when the accident happened, I was in a catheter, which is a bag that you gotta wear because you can't go to the bathroom. I remember I had to be on that because I was in a wheelchair. I was unable to go to the bathroom. I was unable to use a urinal. I was unable to go to the bathroom to go number 2 normal. So when I did end up getting released from the hospital after 7 months, I'm not gonna lie, I was a grown man, probably 24 years old, in diapers. I had to be back in diapers, adult diapers, not no baby diapers. Had to be back in diapers. I had to go through tough situations to the point like that it wasn't always set in stone. You know, sometimes my CNA wasn't there, the one that I got blessed with. She would only be there from 10 to like 12, and she would leave because she only had me for like 2 hours. So you could imagine that when she was with me, I had to go to the bathroom forcefully, because if not, if I got the temptation of having to go again, now I gotta rely on family support, or I gotta rely on, man, who's gonna help me go number 2 so I could get cleaned up, you know. So that's why I say family support was the most important part, because I'm not gonna lie, I do gotta give a shout out to my sister, my brother, everybody that did things for me when I couldn't do them. You know, my sister was somebody that literally she changed me. My brother changed me. My other sister changed me. My mom changed me. You know, they all had their turns to change me. So I could tell you too that I wasn't too embarrassed about the way that I looked, and that's because I got accustomed to people. You know, I had got out of my comfort zone already. I had got accustomed and adapted to nurses looking at me, you know, in a scrub, or nurses looking at me nude. You know, I couldn't be dressed all the time, so I had to get accustomed to that and get used to people seeing me like that, because it's like I needed help all the time. I needed help dressing. I needed help bathing. I needed help to brush my teeth. I needed help eating. I needed help to scratch. You know, that's how pretty much freshly newborn I was starting, and I couldn't even talk. I still remember that I couldn't talk, and that's because when I had the trig, I was so hungry to say words. I'm like, and my sister would just be like, "Stop, just stop. Don't force yourself. Don't worry about getting the words out. Just relax." And I still remember too, like how I said in one of the past episodes, that I remember not being able to eat. I remember always having to stare at people when they were eating things, as far as like pizza, pupusas, pozole. Oh my gosh, I still remember my girlfriend at the time came in with pho. I used to love pho. I still love pho. You know, it's amazing Vietnamese soup. She brought some to me. She brought some in a big old cup, a to-go cup, and she's like, "Here you go, babe. I brought you some pho." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you." I was like, "Dude, this is the best thing. One of the best things I'm gonna eat." You know, because when I did get that trig out, it was nothing but happiness and joy, because I'm like, I could eat what I want when I want, and it felt so good. And one of the things is that, little did I know I was gonna start striking up weight, but I ended up getting to like 260 pounds, and that's because, like I said, my family should have stopped bringing up stuff or bringing things by that looks tempting because I couldn't control myself. If they brought chicken wings, I'm going in. They brought anything like pasta, I'm going in. If they brought pozole, which is a Mexican soup, my favorite soup, I'm going in. I was not holding back for nothing. Sushi, I'm going in. So whatever it was, I was missing food. So I would go in and I would go in deep and I wouldn't hold back. And that's because I was away from eating for so long that I literally striked up. I was 222 pounds after I got the trach removed. And I remember I started eating everything and anything in my path and in my way that I was craving, that I was wishing I could eat. I would eat it. And that's when I struck up to like 260. I got released home. Because I was like 258 to 60. So when I got released home, I remember I was living comfortable, like I said in one of my past episodes. I was living comfortable. I would be on my phone watching movies all the time. I would, I still remember I would have my birthday celebrated. I would have my fun moments with family, as far as having movie nights or watching them dance, because my sister had this dancing game, and they would start getting on it and dancing, and I would enjoy just watching them challenge each other. Yes, it did suck because I used to be able to play it and beat them at some dances or some games or some songs, but the thing is that I had to go through it again, so I had to just look at them, enjoy that, watching them have fun, and pretty much know that I can't do it right now at the moment, just yet. And I got so comfortable to the point that when everybody did give up on me, like I had said in my other episode, when everybody did give up on me, and I even gave up on myself, and I ended up wanting to look up and reaching out to God's hand, at that point, that's when I was 288 pounds. Officially 288 pounds. That was when my girlfriend had dumped me. My sister had gave up on me. My mom was always busy to be attending to me. My brother had his girlfriend in his own life to revolve around instead of helping me out. My other sister had a baby that she had just had, so she was attentive to her all the time. My stepdad, he was never really... It's never his responsibility to be looking after me. So you already know that all my family support was gone. All my strength and hope, encouraged, everything was gone. I just felt like, dude, like, this is it. I'm gonna be 288 pounds in a wheelchair, and that's it. Like, that's the rest of my life. Luckily, I could say that that's when God intervened. And when God intervened, I ran across a post. What that post said that still stuck to me through the day is, I wasn't born in a wheelchair, so I'm not gonna die in a wheelchair. After I read that post, I never went back. It flipped a switch in my mindset, and I felt like there's more. There's more to life than just sitting on this chair. There's more to life than to just be on this chair, 288 pounds, giving up on myself. There's more. So I started doing the courage and the effort to get up. And I could say that happily, with hard work, discipline, consistency, and the main thing, God, I will say that God snapped his fingers and got me off of that wheelchair after 8 months. So pretty much 2 years and a half of being in a wheelchair, 8 months of hard work paid off, and God snapped his fingers and got me off of that wheelchair. And as we speak, he's still working on me, because currently I'm on the walker with the 4 wheels, as you can see. I know he's going to snap his fingers again, and I'm going to be officially off of it. But it was crazy because I experienced so much trials and tribulations being on the walker with the tennis balls, that I could tell you it was a long, long journey. But I lived with joy. I lived with happiness. I lived humble. I lived praising and worshiping God. Not 100% as I am right now. And I also went to church every once in a while. But literally, I am glad of the person I became today, because I'm way more plugged into God. I'm still going to the gym, still staying dedicated and disciplined. I'm seeing my breakthroughs come my way and seeing different things happening that I can't even explain. And that's why I want to be everybody's living testimony that where you saw me is not where I'm going to stay, because I want to be everybody's living proof that you can change where you're at. You could change your life, not over time. I mean, not over a night, but over time. It could happen. All it takes is for you to start the first step. You got to start the first step, because God can't do it for you. But once you take that first step, oh, let me tell you, He's going to start rolling that wheel. He's going to start working on you inside and out. Because that's how I feel. I feel like the person I was in 2014, I am no longer that guy. That guy passed away. He died. Today, as we speak, I feel like I am Anthony. I'm not the same person that I was. I have a whole different thought process, and the way with things are coming my way, I gotta be prepared and I gotta be ready, because I feel business picking up. Whether it's this YouTube channel, or whether it's my businesses that I got on the side, one of those is gonna pick up and it's gonna flourish, because those are seeds that I've been building and planting and watering through the days and days and days. So just be ready and keep up with the videos, alright? Anthony